Somebody might not like this, but the proposal card had came out last. The recording I just did some weird stuff. The proposal card came out last, so somebody was intending on proposing to you. And above the freedom and surrender card, the marriage card came out in reverse, and it also says sacred union on it. I feel like somebody surrendered this situation. They don't want it anymore. Somebody doesn't want it, and I feel like whoever was supposed to, they're not trying to hear this. Like, yo, I am playing music here, but the music was so calm up until I'm saying this. Now it's like, like, bro, relax. They don't want to hear this. Somebody's not gonna take no for an answer. I'm feeling they don't. They don't want to know that. I'm feeling like somebody could have put in a lot of work to get somebody here, and they're unaware of the amount of work that they put in to try and get them, because all of this was kept private. How would somebody know this? They had things they felt uncomfortable talking about, which you would never want to be in a marriage or anything like that, a union with somebody that is holding huge large secrets like that, especially about finances to this degree, when I feel like you are open and honest with this person about a lot of things. You don't want to be with somebody that would sit down there and lie about little stuff like that, and you look at it like little stuff because you don't feel like there's anything that you could experience with a person that you love that you wouldn't be willing to ride out with them. They just have to be real with you, honest with you. They have to communicate, and I feel like this person did not do that. Instead, they allowed your mind to wander. They allowed you to feel crazy and think that you're crazy, and all of these things, because they did not want to keep, they didn't want to keep the truth in this situation. They didn't want to remain truthful about everything. They might have been truthful about some things, but there's a lot of things that they just did not want to be honest about because they felt uncomfortable. Well, so now they're constantly hearing music that remind 222, as I'm saying it, blocked obstacles. You could have blocked this person even. They're constantly hearing music that reminds them of you, and I just feel like this person is like low-key losing it. Like, you see how this person looks on this anxiety card here? This person just looks like really just stressed out, like they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. What is the collective wanting out of the situation? Hmm. I, I I keep saying it. Somebody wants to be free. You could be a parent. You could have gotten a child from this person. Like, out of this situation, y'all could have had children. Like, that's a little backwards. Somebody could end up finding out that they're pregnant or something like that, or they're having a child, but somebody could have gotten a child out of this situation, and you'd rather be a single parent than deal with this. This says single parent responsibility. Somebody's heavily focused, and I said this in the beginning when I started. Somebody's heavily focused on their responsibilities at this time. They're not necessarily focused on this person because they don't want to deal with a liar. They don't want to deal with somebody that creates confusion and chaos. Nobody wants to be around something like that, especially when they're raising a child or they're intending on raising a child in their future. Like, no. Yeah. This says karmic relationship, and this says toxicity. You don't want this. You don't want this at all. You don't want anything toxic, anything that you can consider karmic or anything like that. Like, you just don't want to be around that. You don't want to be with somebody like that. You don't want to be sitting in the energy of confusion with anyone. You just don't. Somebody could have drained you, through sex. Somebody could have drained you a lot through sex or something like that. Like, after you guys had sex with each other, you felt completely drained of your energy. Yeah, this is in the grave now. You do not want to revive this situation again because you could have felt, this says magnetic attraction. You could have felt like you and this person had a strong pull towards each other to the point where you didn't want to let them go. They didn't want to let you go, but you guys needed to. And now that you feel in the space of like freeing yourself, being clear minded enough to free yourself, you don't want to go back there. You don't want to go back to a space where you're confused and wondering like, dang, did they mean this? Did they mean that? Like, no. You're tired of energy that create confusion. You don't want to be in it anymore. That just flew out very angrily. And this says grass is greener, possibilities. You went on the other side, 547, as soon as I said it. You took another route and you realize that the grass is green on the other side when it comes to this individual here. So somebody could be talking to somebody new, or you could literally just um be by yourself now, or you could be in a community of different energy that pour into you. Yeah, somebody's not having it anymore. They don't want to go back into cycles. So somebody's like, yeah, this sounds cute and all, but the reality of what you bring is chaos. The reality of what this person brings and offers is just drama and chaos. So they're not interested. Hookup, one night stand. This person could even be lying because this fell out on the lies card. This person could even want to be honest with you about the fact that they hooked up with someone or had a one night stand with somebody. You wouldn't care anymore because you already, so all of the things that you were suspecting about this person lying to you about, you're 444 as I'm saying it, you're recognizing that you were right about it. 77 is something you could also be seeing as well. You are realizing that you are right about a lot of these things, and at this point you don't really care for honesty. You don't care for things to come back together. You want the cycle to close out completely, and you are allowing time for that to close out and focus on your responsibilities. Look, this says good time, sex. Yeah, somebody had a good time, right? They could have even traveled to have this good time with somebody else, and they tried to lie to you and make you feel as if you are crazy. I keep saying this. Like somebody really tried to make, they would rather you feel like you crazy than come out and be honest. And that to you is just, it's unforgivable because you feel like a lot of people have tried to do that to you before, and it could have honestly created problems like mentally for you. It could have created issues within your life because a lot of people that you were around could have tried to make it seem like you were crazy about the reality that you seen, the truth that you actually seen and observed. And it was, you could be a very intuitive person just because you didn't have proof. Why is my mouth filling up? The fuck? Just because somebody did not have proof of any of these things. They don't want me saying this. Because you didn't have proof of anything that this individual did, right? They wanted you to feel like you were going crazy, and you have had numerous people do that to you already. You could have even told this person that people has done that to you before, and they felt comfortable doing it to you. You are like, I don't know, somebody is very disgusted by another person. Like they, I don't know, I heard unbelievable. Like, yeah, unbelievable. You can't believe that they went and stooped that low at all. You just can't believe it. We get one more if they allow. It's only 10 minutes. I just flew over. Competition, the other woman. What the fuck did I say? What did I say? Somebody could have literally was trying to like have you competing with other people and stuff like that, and you could have told them this and all of that. and they try to make it seem like you was crazy. You wasn't crazy. You knew what was going on the whole entire time. This is at the bottom of the deck player, and you see that woman looking